What's up, man? It's your boy 16. If y'all rocking out with the channel, I want to ask y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who y'all want to see next. The name I see the most in the comment section, that's who I'm going to reach out to and try to get on my channel. If you really want to support, check out the links in my description. You can follow me on all my social media at 16 shot on Visualz with a Z. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to the video y'all came to see. What's the word? Let people know we get on 16 shot on Visualz.
What's up? It's your boy Rayy Moneyyy or Rayy Moneyyy Visions.
Oh, bro, you be going crazy on the video.
Good looking, bro.
So, let the people know where you from. You from Chicago originally?
Hell yeah, I'm really from, south side of Chicago, I've been shooting videos out here for like 5 years now, since 2014.
Yeah. Like what specific area on the south side of Chicago?
Really, my family really from the low end, you feel me? Like, it used to be these projects on 28th and Calumet called the PCs or whatever, but they knocked them down. And then my grandma moved to the manor. So I spent some years out there. Then I ended up moving to the Burbs. I went to high school and shit out there. Then I ended up moving back to the city. I moved back to the manor, like 2014. I moved back to the manor. I lived out there. I lived in the manor till like 2017, up until I got shot or whatever.
Bro. So how old are you?
So I'm 25. I'm actually finna be 26 next month. My birthday next month. I'm finna be 26.
You got plans for your birthday?
Hell yeah, I might shoot OT, man. Chicago finna get cold, so I might have to shoot to Miami or somewhere with an A, get some work done out there.
So for the people who don't know you, this might be their first time seeing you. Like, tell the people exactly what do you do?
Shit, I shoot music videos, but I wouldn't even say that. I really specialize in any type of video work that somebody may want to pay me for, but I'm really known just for my music videos, Chicago, working with a lot of the upcoming artists and stuff.
Yeah. So basically, like, if somebody wants to book you for like a wedding or shit like that, you down for that? Or
hell yeah, for sure. I really don't like, sometimes I don't really like doing shit that's too normal, like, you feel me? Because I be feeling like I'm like, not above shit, but just like, sir, I don't really just like doing anything, just like out, just recording anything somebody hit me up. But like a wedding, if they talking the right price, then yeah, you can get a wedding shot by me for sure. You feel me? I actually did a wedding before, but it was for a family member, but I ain't never actually did like charge the client for a wedding. I ain't never did. I should though, cause niggas be getting money off that.
Yeah, some money and that cheap. So how long you been doing the videos?
Shit, like I said, I've been shooting videos for like 5 years, since 2014, you feel me? I had started then and shit. I just been, ever since then I've been shooting, you feel me?
Yeah. So when could you say you started, it started like taking off for you?
I want to say probably like, honestly, probably like after the first year, like, you feel me? I was just going around the city, shoot videos with everybody, you feel me? Like, it was probably the first year, but after like that second year, like I want to say things started to really take off like late 2015, early 2016, you feel me? I didn't work with like a lot of people in the city, a lot of names,
Yeah. Was it like a specific video that did it or situation, shit like that?
Honestly, and I say this in a lot of interviews, I feel like me personally, I feel like the one artist in the city that gave me a chance, that worked with me, that really like not put me on the map, but gave, put me on the ladder towards success, was Katie Got Bands, cause she was like the first artist that in the city, you feel me, back then that had a name that really started fucking with me, you feel me, cause I had did some work for Steve over at Exclusive on 87, you feel me. He was doing a little he had like a grand opening for one of his shops or whatever, so he, he asked me to come through to do a little video work, you feel me, and I did it, you feel me, and Katie was there, you feel me, I got her in the video and shit, so she ended up seeing the video that I did for Steve, and she like, hey, yeah, I want you to shoot my birthday vlog, you feel me. So I had ended up doing a little birthday vlog for her, you feel me, and from that, she liked the birthday vlog, so that we started shooting music video. We started shooting after that, you feel me, we was locked in for a minute, you feel me, me and Katie, we was going crazy. Like, we got a lot of it, me and Katie probably got like 5 videos or something that we did, you feel me, that got a lot of numbers and shit. I think I shot Lil Bitch Part 2, that was probably, I think that's, nah, they ain't our video with the most views, but Lil Bitch Part 2, I done shot a lot of videos, me and Katie, but I feel like Katie, put me on that, like I said, that ladder towards success, in the city.
That's what's up. Shout out Katie. So, once you start shooting videos, was there anybody, like any videographers you looked up to?
Hell yeah, for sure. Like when I was coming up, feel me, I was like especially like when I was in high school and shit from like 2011, 2012, the only cameramans, you feel me, was like, damn, it was Zay, a Zay production, it was D Gangs, you feel me? And it was Fly Tie, you feel me? A Fly Visual, you feel me? And they was like down in the top 3 camera in Chicago that was really shooting at the time, you feel me? But I really looked up towards like Zay and Gangs, you feel me? Them was like the 2 main cameramen that I really, feel me? But really specifically Zay, like, you feel me? I took a lot of shit that he did within his career and like, you know what I'm saying, put it toward mine. Like I followed his blueprint, you feel me? And just, you know what I'm saying, went from there.
Yeah, so is that somebody that you got a relationship with?
Yeah, I mean, I actually got a relationship with a lot of cameramen in the city, but yeah, I'm cool with Zay and I'm cool with Gangs, you feel me? Zay just had a workshop not a couple months ago or whatever. I had slid through and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I be fucking with Zay, he be out in the A and shit, but you know, me and Zay always been, I've been knowing Zay before I was shooting videos, cause I used to be real cool with Tink or whatever. I was like her promoter, so like, you know, I used to always go to her video shoots. That's actually how I picked up on the video shit, but I used to go to all her video shoots and shit, so you know, that's how I really met Zay, you know what I'm saying? So I've been knowing him since before I was shooting videos, you know?
That's what's up. So you say you got into videos from like, just been around artists like Tink, promoting her music?
I mean, I wouldn't say I got in it because of that, but I could say she exposed me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Tink was the first one to really expose me to the whole music, this whole music shit, because I was actually in her first music video, Bonnie and Clyde. You can go look that up on YouTube. It got probably like 3 million views or whatever. It was her first music video she ever shot. It was shot by my boy Loco Visions. He dead right now. He passed away or whatever. Rest in peace, Loco. But Loco shot that video, and that was like my first time ever being on a music video set, any of that, you feel me? So shout out to Tink for real, because she really the one who exposed me to all this, like, this shit, you feel me? So yeah, you could say I kind of got in this shit through her.
That's what's up. So what exactly made you want to shoot videos though? Like, what was it something specific or? I
mean, honestly, bro, I really don't even know, bro. It was just like, feel me? Like I said, I used to be around Tinka, and she used to, you know what I'm saying, shoot her videos with Zay and shit. And it wasn't even that I really got inspired by it. It was just like, I always been the type of nigga, like, if I want to do something, like before I was shooting videos, I had my own clothing line, you feel me, that was popping off in the city with the love. I used to have these shirts that say love no thought, trust no op on the back, you feel me? And I was really known in the city off them before I started shooting videos.
Bro, so I used to want one of them.
I had like, bro, I had orders in all 50 states, bro. Like, I was going crazy with that shit. I really should have kept going, but I ended up shooting videos. But yeah, bro, I you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this shit for a minute.
So, you know, how did you learn to shoot? Did you have help from somebody? Or?
I tell people all the time, bro, YouTube should be your best friend, you feel me? Like, you really don't have to go to college, you feel me, and pay all these thousands of dollars. Anything you want to learn, you can learn on YouTube, you feel me? You want to learn how to do this, all you got to do is go on YouTube and type how to blank, 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 and it's going to show a video. So honestly, everything I really know either A, came from me, from YouTube, you feel me, or from trial and error, like over time, just learning and progressing. Like, I tell people all the time, it's all about consistency. Like, you gotta keep doing something for a long period of time before you just get good at it, you feel me? So, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube play a big part. Like, that's how I learned a lot of shit. Everything that I didn't learn in college, I learned that shit.
Oh, YouTube or Google shit, the internet, period. Like, anything you want to learn, you can go on the internet and learn that shit for free, bro.
That's
teach
anything.
yourself.
Fixing cars, fixing airplanes, like this shit.
If you want to make a bomb, go on YouTube. They're gonna show you how to make a motherfucking bomb.
Oh, bro. I seen Sony. I don't want to bring that up because I want the kids out here doing that shit. But I definitely learned how to do some shit like that on YouTube as a shorty.
You definitely learn a lot of shit on that.
So is this camera stuff something you do like full time as a career or a hobby? You got any other jobs?
Nah, honestly, bro, I really ain't worked a 9 to 5 in years, but like my last 9 to 5, honestly, was like 2014. But even then, that was just some shit I was really just doing to do it. You feel me? I ain't even worked that job. I only worked that job for like a couple months. You feel me? Before I quit. But my last consistent job, I was in high school. You feel me? Had to be like, I worked at Sonic in Calumet City, Illinois. By the mall, I worked in there, you feel me, like from 2011 to 2012, you feel me? But other than that, really, this is all I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? Just chasing this dream, you know, shooting these videos or, you know, whatever the case may be.
So, you know, when you first started shooting videos, was this like something you was doing for the money or more like it was like a passion?
Nah, honestly, bro, when I first started shooting videos, it was just like, I say it was something new, because like I said, I came from having my own clothing line and shit. So when I started doing this video shit, it was a new passion for me. So it was like something like I just wanted to accomplish. So like shit, like every video I used to edit, it really, when I first started, this what I wanted. Like I wanted to be able to, like, I couldn't wait till I got to the point where I could just go on my page and just have hundreds of videos and just like, man, I shot all these videos like I am at the point now. So it's like, yeah.
So shooting videos, is this something that you could say like you love? Like, is this something you could do for free? You know how they say, do something like whatever you want to make your career.
Right. As far as like me being in love, I was doing it for the art. You feel me? At first, you feel me? Like just to, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a new hobby. You feel me? But over time, like as I got really, like it really became something I was doing, I started to lean toward more so like the money, you feel me? And that's what really fucked me up, because it was like, it wasn't like, okay, I'm finna go shoot a video next week. Now it's like, okay, now I got a video for 500. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just counting every video shoot as a dollar sign instead of really just looking at it artistically, you feel me? And that's why when I got shot, you feel me, like 2017, I kind of like fell back off the videos a little bit. I used like 11 videos that year or whatever, because I was really depressed, you feel me? So it's like, when I was depressed and I wasn't shooting videos, I really started to realize like why I started shooting videos, because I couldn't shoot videos. So now I'm sitting back, you feel me, and I'm like, I fell back in love with the art, you feel me? So like 2018, I had started back slowly shooting and shit, and I had to realize like, man, what I got in this shit for, you feel me? I ain't getting this shit to make money, you feel me? I got in this shit to make videos, you feel me? So yeah, now I'm back in it for the art and the love.
That's what's up, because it's like sometimes the money could be a distraction to get away, because it's like, yeah, the money good, everybody want money, but sometimes when you do shit for money, you do shit that you probably normally wouldn't have did, right? Because it's like, it ain't even worth it. Like,
and like I said,
quality.
All money not good money. Like the first time somebody motherfuckers tried to rob me, only reason I really went is because what they was offering me on the money side. So I'm like, even though my mind was telling me, nah, this shit was kind of suspicious, I'm thinking at the same time, like, man, I want to go make this quick money, you feel me? Ooh, ooh. So like, all money ain't good money, you feel me? And sometimes shit, you just need to leave shit where it's at.
Speaking of somebody trying to rob you, like, what's some of the risks of shooting music videos in Chicago?
Shit, that's a lot of risks. Not even just in Chicago, but specifically in Chicago, it's a lot of risks to this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta worry about niggas. You gotta worry about the niggas you shooting the video with, you feel me? Then you gotta worry about the niggas you shooting a video with, their ops, you feel me? Then you gotta worry about, depending on how you come, you gotta worry about the police, you feel me? It's just a lot of variables in this shit, just, you know what I'm saying, that can make this shit real tricky. So you gotta really play this shit like chess, you feel me? Because, you know, one wrong mistake and a motherfucker take you for everything, or a motherfucker take your life, period, you know?
Yeah. So you know what, knowing all the risk and all the shit that could possibly happen, like, does it make you not want to shoot at times?
Hell no, honestly, bro, like my whole career, like I really looked at this shit like I knew the risk that came with this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, even back in the day, like it'll be a lot of shit. Like, I take risks, but in my head, I'm doing this because this, like, I look at it like this the shit I gotta do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this shot. So like, it been times like maybe I was probably shooting in O Block, you feel me, behind the gate, and I wanted to get a shot on King Drive, so I, feel me, walk, and if you know, you feel me, King Drive right there, 63rd, you feel me, 64th, that's hot as hell just to be right there, you feel me? So it'd be shit like that, it'd be like, yeah, it's risky, but it's like, when you a Chicago cameraman, you feel me, especially like when you work with certain people, you know what I'm saying, a certain group of people, you know, it's just the risk you take with this shit. You know, I ain't saying it's right, but it's just how this shit is. So it's like, before you hop on this shit, you gotta know like what lane you gonna take.
It's kind of hard to do this and not take the risk just because of where we at. And then it's like, you got to calculate them risks. Some risks not worth it. Some risks are worth it. Like,
right. But I ain't gonna lie, I can say one thing I tell people all the time. Like, my biggest videos that got like the most views, I took the biggest risk on. Like, one of my videos, Tay 600, with that, a lot of people don't know, I shot that video wearing a bulletproof vest. Like, you feel me? Like, no cap, like that. We shot that video on like, I think like 40, well, we was on
43rd
what?
Or something?
43rd and State, I think, you feel me, at the park, you feel me? It was like, probably had to be like 500 motherfuckers out there, you feel me? I shot that whole video, I had a motherfucking hoodie on and a level 3A bulletproof vest, like, man, not the fake ones niggas be wearing for fashion. Like, I had a real vest, you feel me? And that was just like, cause at the time I was real paranoid, so it's like I was, so I wasn't taking no risks, you feel me? But I don't really be wearing a vest like that no more, you feel me?
Speaking of Tay 600, like I seen y'all had a lot of work together and shit in the past, but I ain't really seen y'all working no more. Like, is it anything to that situation?
Shit, yeah, me and Tay, we just shot a lot of video. Like, a lot of my top videos came from Tay 600, you feel me? And but you know, we ain't like in the past year or two, we really ain't really worked, you feel me? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even no personal shit, it's just some shit that's going on, some shit that happened, and we kind of just fell back from each other, you know what I'm saying? There's no beef or no shit like that, you feel me? I still wish the best for him, you know what I'm saying? Him and Ricky going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I never been the type of nigga to hate, like, oh, he ain't shooting with me, fuck that nigga, you feel me? Or fuck with him, he shooting with Mara. I ain't tired, you know what I'm saying? I wish them the best, I want them to turn up, you feel me? Me personally, I never really cared about working with nobody. I don't mean that in a negative way, I'm just saying at the end of the day, I'ma still be me regardless of who I'm working with, you feel me? And that's why it's all about building your brand, because if you start working with an artist, you supposed to still be able to be afloat on your own, you feel me? But nah, me and Tay, you know what I'm saying, like I said, we just kind of fell back, and like I said, ain't no beef or nothing, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, you know, we may work one day again, or we may not, you know what I'm saying? It's all you gotta stay tuned and see, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wish the best for Tay or whatever, you know?
That's what's up. He definitely going crazy right now. So, you know, how do you plan on like staying safe with the risk that you take as a cameraman?
I mean, honestly, me personally, you know what I'm saying, I take certain precautions. Like, I move so safe, bro. I move so militant, and I just be so aware. Like, honestly, I tell people all the time, like, a lot of people think, oh, you can have a gun and you safe. No, niggas get killed with guns all the time, you feel me? My number one thing that I try to tell people is to be aware, you feel me? Be aware of everything, be aware of your surroundings, because to be aware is to be alive, you feel me? And when I say be aware, I don't mean just be aware of your immediate surrounding. Be aware of what's going on down the street. Be aware of what's going on across the street. You feel me? I pay attention to everything. You feel me? Ever since my incident, I don't move the same no more, bro. Everybody is a potential threat. Everything is a potential threat. You feel me? Until I clear you, then like I said, you a potential threat to me, and I'm gonna treat you that way. You feel me? So I pay attention to everything, bro. That'd be my number one thing, bro. If I can see the threat before it come, I can stop the threat. You feel me? So.
Right. So, you know, like, you had spoke on this situation when you had got set up and shit like that. Like, what exactly happened? Like, how did the situation play out from like start to finish?
Right. So basically, a motherfucker hit me up for a video. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say their name. You know, a certain rapper hit me up for a video, and they like, yo, let's, you know what I'm saying? They hit me up like, let's shoot or whatever. You feel me? And really, I'm not even the type of person to just, you can call me woo and get me to pull up like that, but. The rapper who it was, you feel me, I was cool with one of their family members, you feel me, I went to school with or whatever, so I called them, you feel me, like, yo, you know, this motherfucker trying to shoot, ooh, he cool, and the person that I'm cool with, you feel me, gave me the green light, you feel me, like, yeah, that's my cousin, ooh, you know what I'm saying, you cool, you feel me, so going off their word, you know what I'm saying, and not really following my own protocols with deposit and contract, and you know what I'm saying, if you shoot videos, always follow your protocol, always go with your first man. But I didn't do that, you feel me, just off the word of another motherfucker, you feel me, and they basically kind of like tricked me to get me to pull up there without the contract and deposit. But you feel me, I pull up, and the person, they walk me into the building, you know what I'm saying, apartment building, whatever, motherfucker come out with a gun, try to rob me, you feel me, you know, but they didn't know, they didn't know I had my own gun at the same time, you know, I defended myself, you know, I got shot in the process, you know, and the robber ended up dying, you know what I'm saying, I ended up being in the hospital, you know, but yeah, that shit, you know what I'm saying, that shit really, it had fucked me up for a long time, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I was 2017, I was really depressed, and like, I really didn't even care about shooting videos no more.
Person shot 8238 South Ingleside, 8238 South Ingleside. Outside, a man's laying on the ground. He's been shot. Gun on the ground next to the mill. Fire's on the way. 60608 clear.
To the victim, he flights to kill. He said he shot one of the offenders, and they're in the building directly across from where he was shot. Ingleside.
Alright, 8235 South Ingleside. The offender's inside there, and the victim is a licensed security. He's also shot outside.
That's at 99.
Alright, 10-4, we got two gunshot injuries over there. Is there a description on the offender? 790, when you can, get us a description of the offender, please. Yeah, 8235 South Ingleside is where the offender ran in. He's been shot, and then there's the victim is a licensed to carry. He's supposed to be the guy that shot outside. We don't have a description of the offender yet, though.
7 head. He's unable to give us a description right now.
Okay. All right, 665 boy, you say you're going in the staircase, the back staircase of 8235 Ingleside?
First name, DOB is... He appears to be shot in the right hip.
Alright, he's in good condition for right now?
He's been shot twice, so he's hurt. But, you know, no telling. Let's say he's in critical condition right now.
Critical condition, okay, 10-4.
6-5 boy squad, trying to ascertain what apartment this guy might live in.
60790, does he know this offender, or he just saw him run into the building? Do you have any idea what apartment he might have went into?
Negative squad, he doesn't know which one he went. He just said they ran into the building. There's multiple units here.
Alright, he has no idea who the offender is, just saw him run into that building, no further information available.
The victim said it was 2 male blacks, and that's all we got out of him.
Okay, 2 male black offenders, he shot at least one of them, and they ran into 8235 Ingleside.
But according to the victim, says he believes he shot one of the offenders, so keep all the hospitals in the area on notice.
Okay, 10-4.
That's crazy. So like, did that situation, did it happen like real quick, or you ain't had really time?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit, I tell people all the time, like, bro, that shit was so quick. Like, it really could have went either way. Like, you know, the dude was trying to rob me. Like, the shit was like, we was probably like 5-6 feet from each other. You feel me? And he had his gun already drawn down at me. And anybody that's know about firearms or then took classes, they know that they teach you never to draw your weapon on a drawn gun, like never to pull your gun on somebody that already got a gun. So all they gotta do is pull the trigger and shoot you. You feel me? So really, I'm not even supposed to be alive right now, but it was really just because of my reaction time, man. Like I said, before that happened, I had got robbed. Before in 2015 at gunpoint. You feel me? And at that time, they really successfully robbed me. Even though I ended up getting my camera and stuff back later. You feel me? They actually robbed me. So from that point on, you feel me? I end up getting, getting my gun card. I end up going to the gun range quite frequently. You know, so when I started going to the gun range, I just started getting comfortable with my gun and learning it. You know, so I'm real proficient with it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to use my gun. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy that you was able to do that, because it was like you gotta grab it. Well, it was on your waistband.
Right. Yeah, it was on my hip. You feel me? So I really had to pull, and at the same time, I had a big ass duffel bag full of equipment. I had my camera bag on me. You feel me? So I pulled my weapon as I had all that shit on me. So like I said, like even the police, they was just telling me like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess kind of like in the police force, like that incident is kind of like legendary to them in a sense, cause like, you feel me, that for that shit to happen to me, you know what I'm saying, me still be alive, you feel me, man, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I think you just basically had the element of surprise, cause if motherfuckers knew you had a gun, it wouldn't have played out that way, cause
exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wasn't supposed to be there because he had the element of surprise. I didn't know that was finna happen, you feel me? I had my gun because I always had my gun, you feel me? Because I got robbed the first time. So really, I tell people all the time, it was more so reactional. I didn't even have time to really think, you feel me? Like, oh, let me pull my gun out. It was, all I knew was it was a motherfucker in front of me with a gun. So at that point, I was in attack mode. I was straight offensive. So my first reaction was to pull, you know what I'm saying? Defend myself.
You just quick draw. So, you know, with that situation, like, was it like a shootout, or was it just like quick, you shoot, he shoot?
I mean, I don't really want to say a shootout, but it was kind of like a shootout because, like I said, as he came out from around the corner, and it was like, I don't know if y'all seen my Zach TV interview, but it was the same. The dude who tried to rob me in 2017, it was the same dude who had robbed me 2015, you feel me? So when he came out first, like, it was the instant, it was really like a man fuck. Like, it was just like, damn, like, this nigga again, like, What?
Playing
You
no
feel me?
games.
Like, you feel me? So it was more so like, it was crazy, bro. Like that shit was crazy. It happened so fast. Like I didn't really like. It happened probably within 5-6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had time to really think. It was just more so body, just muscle memory. You feel me? Just for me going to the range, and I used to go to the range with my homies and shit, and I'd be practicing pulling from my waistband, like with my gun, like you feel me, like doing like this, and my homies would be in the back laughing, and they be like, man, look at this goof ass nigga. Ooh. Not knowing, like I was really preparing myself for anything that may, you know what I'm saying, that occur, like, you feel me? Because I really, after I got robbed the first time, that fucked my head up, and I really, like, feel me, that changed me as a person. Like, and even the second time, that still changed me, you know?
You know, that's some stuff that you was prepared. So, like, when that happened, like, was you, when you got hit, like, how was your, what's the word? Like, how was you mentally? Like, was you aware of everything that's
hell yeah, when I got shot, bro, you gotta understand, like, it happened so fast, like, basically, as soon as I pulled my gun out, as he see me reaching for my gun, he get the blowing already, because, you know, I guess he know I'm reaching for something for him, so he get the blowing, but as I'm pulling my gun out, I'm blowing too, you feel me? So it's just a quick, as I'm not just pulling, I didn't just pull my gun out, then get to shooting. As I'm pulling it out, I'm already firing, you feel me? So I felt myself get hit as I'm pulling out my weapon, you feel me? I knew I got hit, I felt the impact of the bullet, but at the same time, you feel me, I'm still trying to neutralize the threat, you feel me?
Yeah. So when you hit him, did you know like that he was gonna pass away just from like seeing it?
Honestly, I seen his body drop, but I didn't process that he was dead, you feel me? Like it didn't process in my head like I just killed, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think that, you feel me? All I knew was dude was no longer a threat, you feel me? And I was just like, okay, now I need to find help, you feel me? Now I need to, you know what I'm saying, call the ambulance or something. I knew I was shot, so it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, like, that's one image that I'll never be able to get out of my head, like, you feel me? Like, right now as I'm doing this interview, I see his body dropping in my head, you feel me? I've been living with that image in my head for the past 3 years, you feel me? So that's something I'll never forget, you feel me?
So, you know, like, do you regret how you handled that situation?
I don't regret shit, you feel me? I don't regret shit, you feel me? Just cause I didn't plan that to happen, you feel me? That wasn't something that I wanted. Like, if it was up to me, I would have shot a video that day for the person I was going to shoot a video for, you know what I'm saying? I didn't wake up that day saying I'm finna kill somebody or whatever case may be. That wasn't, I woke up that day trying to shoot a video, you feel me? So I don't regret the situation. I regret that it happened the way it did, you feel me? Because at the same time, I know if the shoe was flipped, and me knowing who the person was, I know if the shoe was flipped, they wouldn't regret it. If I would have died, niggas would have been, we smoking Rayy Moneyyy, you feel me? Niggas would have been, you feel me? So it wouldn't be no remorse. So like I said, I'm sorry that it had to happen the way it did, because like I said, I never planned for that to happen, but I don't regret that it happened because it was either me or him, you feel me? He threatened my life first. I didn't threaten him, you know?
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna ask you who set the situation up. It's like, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you know, you don't really need to. But like, with that situation, could it ever be fixed? Like, is that something that you could forgive if they could forgive?
I mean, I don't know, bro, because that's like, you feel me? Like, motherfucker, I almost died over that shit, you feel me? Like, I almost lost everything, you feel me? And blood already been spilt over that shit, so it's like, shit, it really is what it is. Like I said, I don't want no, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't want no smoke with nobody, you feel me? I don't want no smoke with nobody, because I don't want nobody to hurt me, and I don't want to have to hurt nobody, you feel me? So, like I said, this just for anybody that may, I don't know who, you feel me? It ain't gotta be particularly with that situation, but if you plotting on me, just leave me alone, you feel me? I don't want to do nothing but shoot these videos, you feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? I don't want to hurt nobody, I don't want nobody to hurt me, you feel me? So if you plotting against me, just stop, because I'm going to just say this now, and this is not a threat to nobody, you feel me? But I'm going to defend my life to the fullest, you feel me? And that's what, whatever that, you know what I'm saying, however you want to take it, you know, that's how you take it. But like I said, I don't want no smoke with nobody, but if that's where you want to take it, you feel me? Like I said, I'm going to defend my life to the fullest, and I'm not no goofy, you feel me?
So, you know, when that situation actually happened, like, I had seen it all over the, you know, the internet going viral and shit like that. So, like, would you say it hurt or helped your career?
Honestly, I could say it was like bittersweet, you feel me? Because When I was in the hospital, I woke up like the second day. I was in a coma for like 2 days, I think, an induced coma for like 2 days. But when I woke up, you feel me? I had like 400-500 new followers on Instagram. You feel me? And like hella comments, cause like some motherfuckers actually thought I died. You feel me? So it was motherfuckers under my pictures. Like I probably had like 200-300 comments, like pictures, people writing like R.I.P. and then there's other people commenting back like he not dead. Ooh, so it was like the shit kind of bittersweet, cause it did kind of like solidify my legacy, cause it's like for that type of situation, it's already people already look at Chicago in a certain way. You feel me? So for that type of situation to happen to a cameraman and for me to live to tell about, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people outside of Chicago, you feel me, look at me like a legend, you feel me?
Yeah. So how would you say like it hurt it in a way?
Cause like I said, bro, shit, 2017, bro, it hurt, bro, cause shit, 2017, bro, I was depressed, you feel me? Like, feel me? Cause my stomach was cut open, so I was literally on bed rest for like 3 months, feel me? I couldn't really do shit but sit in my OG crib, you feel me? Every day, you feel me, watching, all I could do is sit in the bed every day and watch videos on YouTube, random videos, you feel me? So that shit literally ate away at my mind, cause I'm on Instagram, I'm seeing motherfuckers like Locka, Cole Bennett, they going crazy, you feel me? These all motherfuckers that I didn't came up with, you feel me? So it's like, that shit fucked with my head, cause now I'm like, man, I really was depressed, and I got to a point like, you feel me, I didn't want to shoot, but I was like, you feel me, over the video shit, I really didn't even care, you feel me, to be honest, you feel me?
So I know you said with that situation, like you ain't really looking to hurt nobody and you don't want nobody to hurt you. Like, is it still like a worry in the back of your head or ever been like set up because of that though?
Hell yeah, for sure, you know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, this Chicago, you feel me? Everybody know how this shit goes. So even if I was in the right for defending myself, it's gonna be 1 or 2 motherfuckers that still gonna look at me like I'm in the wrong, you feel me? So of course every day I think about the shit, like I said, I move a certain way now, you feel me? Everybody is a potential threat, you feel me? So like I said, I don't really take nothing lightly, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was diagnosed with PTSD in the hospital, so like that shit be fucking with me a lot of the time, so I be real paranoid, you know what I'm saying? So it's real life hard to get over me, even on, you know what I'm saying, on the video side, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta, like, I don't really fuck with everybody, you feel me? And that's why a lot of people want to get a video from me, because they know everybody can't get a video from me.
I see you work with Queen Kia a lot. Like, how did y'all come about as far as starting to work together?